Nice.
Sweet.
Yo, everybody.
Right back.
Welcome back to Drunken High Realizations. We are back, and so is the Apple, and I'm excited to I'm excited to get into this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. This one gets really deep, I'm telling you.
And play.
So I'm having another fucking realization, and it's kind of weird. It's like, all right, think about this, right? When you get drunk, right, what do you typically become more of? Confident,
Of course.
fun, courageous, right? When you get high, what do you typically, become more of? Mine is the munchies part. I don't actually understand how that fits in. But it's weird. You become more aware, more, oh my god, that's so deep. More of that kind of stuff. More of, oh my god, realizations. Oh my god, what if the world is, bigger than us? All those kinds of weird, crazy ideas and thoughts. What if, right? Just what if? Think about this. Be open-minded. Different types of alcohol, different types of drugs, might I say, plays a different, kind of preview, So with alcohol, that right there shows you how, like, your limit potential, your potential limit. It shows you how well you could do picking up girls. That's your highest level that you could get to, that you could be. I'm covering my eyes because the light's really bright. It hurts.
Good plan, man. Good strat.
With weed, it shows you how self-aware and how present, how conscious you can be, right? And it even makes you, it's even such a good preview that it gives you those emotions to try out, right? But ultimately, it is just a trick. Ultimately the simulation shuts down, and you are just left there, sober, just as you were when you first started this journey of...
Dude, that's fucked up. I can't believe they'll do that to me. It's like when Spotify gives you a 30-day free trial, and then they just start charging your credit card.
How fucking dare they? Oh my god.
Oh,
walking towards the core of life, the purpose of life, of following your purpose. Right. Now, what I've just said could seem like I'm endorsing doing all different kinds of drugs. I definitely do not endorse doing that. This is just a speculation. It's not a fucking, it's not fact. I would not recommend trying meth and other hardcore drugs.
Is it not good?
He says he doesn't endorse
Because I haven't actually seen proof of what I'm doing, working yet. But yeah, back to it. All those drugs, they just play you previews. It plays you
snorer's
trailers
back.
of what the movie could be about, right? And your fucking mission, right? Your mission in life, everyone, all of you, everyone who's watching this fucking video, everyone who's not, everyone on this planet, your mission, right, is to level yourself up to the point where you fit every single one of those previews to the fucking, to the fucking nail, to the dot, while sober.
Oh
That
no!
is your fucking mission. That is your life purpose. That is your ultimate life
my life
fucking
purpose.
purpose, man. Because
you're
telling me right now, right? The reason you do anything, any fucking reason you give me of what you do, of why you do it, the root reason always comes down to happiness. You do it because you want to be happy. While when you're present, right? When you're when you're one with the world, you are fucking happy. So level up your fucking consciousness, my friend, right?
Okay.
Keep growing in life. Keep fucking moving so that everyone on this planet can be happy. You're doing yourself a favor. You're doing the fucking universe, the world, the creation. You're doing it a favor by following your heart, by following your dreams, man.
Inspiration.
Not by taking up a job as a fucking lawyer because your parents expected you to, because your friends expected you to, because your fucking teachers told you to, not because of that. Because if you do
Everyone
that,
expected
the
you
only
to, and
thing
your
you're doing
teachers just
is
told you.
stagnating and slowing every fucking one down. You're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting everyone, man.
Yeah, fuck
So think
you.
about that. When you're feeling shit at your job, when you're feeling unmotivated to do it, unfulfilled, you're not just fucking hurting yourself. You're not just, putting yourself in a state. You're affecting every single one on this planet because everyone, every single one of us has to complete our life fucking purpose. Otherwise, no one, right? No one will be able to finish life. No one will be able to cycle it. No one will be able to repeat it again. And we'll just be the same forever.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that's perfect. In that deep inspirational speech of the fucking bite of the apple.
Oh.
Alright guys, well you hit it here first from Drunken High Owen himself, okay? Live your life purpose. Otherwise you're doing everyone a disservice. And
Be high all the time.
yeah, and we're gonna all fucking be shit if you don't. So live your purpose. We're gonna move on to the video that's in conjunction with this one. This is the one where I get to describe my awesome analogy.
Oh, okay.
Yo, so I feel like
Yo.
there is literally a drug,
Here we go.
right, in this world. That includes alcohol, that includes,
Where did
coffee.
the apple go?
There is a drug
Did you eat it all?
that, when consumed, shows people a preview of a different type of action that is physically possible in this life. Or not action, but every situational attribute that you need. So, for example, approaching a girl, you need courage, right? Becoming enlightened, you need self-awareness. To be good at sex, you need empathy, right? And there is a drug that shows you that preview, right? And puts you into a state. The preview is so strong, it's so awesome, it's so realistic that it actually puts you into the state of that highest version that you could be in that area of life.
Are you talking about Viagra?
Yeah, that's the one. Exactly.
And
Exactly that.
your goal ultimately is to fulfill, or is to level up those areas in your life. Your life is like a game. You're trying to level up. You're trying to find, the actions, the situational attributes you need, right? Situational attributes, call that.
It's like
You're
background
trying to
music.
find the situational attributes that you need, that has the highest potential. So say you're not very good at drawing, so your situational attribute what the fuck is the word, I'm so fucked, is only that level, right? But your ability to fucking, I don't know, be courageous, to pick up a girl is that high, right? You're gonna want to live through life sober and level up that attribute. So doing more approaches, learning to pick up, learning more about picking up girls, you're going to want to go down that path until you master it. And then after you've done that, right, fucking fly, moth, whatever, you can then move on to another attribute and master that to its potential. And it's all going to fucking differ because, maybe because your situational, attribute for having to watch a scary movie is only that low, right? You can fill it, you can try and level it up by yourself, but there's no point. You can't really get a reward out of it. It's because it's only that small versus a more solid chunk of, doing,
We used to talk about penis
doing
size.
the gym. You know what I'm saying? Working out, gives you that much more compared to that.
Oh, really?
Horrible skill.
Oh, okay.
Good
Well,
on.
thanks for that. Alright. Any questions before I dive deep into this analysis? I don't know where the apple went.
Where did the apple
I don't
go?
know.
That's a real question. My stomach was grumbling because I was thinking about that apple. I was like, No, get into it.
Alright, here we go, guys. Alright, here we go. Critical analysis of what I mean in that video. Sweet. Best analogy ever. If you've ever played RuneScape, if you haven't, try and follow. So in RuneScape, alright, there's this little wee section in like called the stats section, okay, where there's just like columns like this of like stats. So it's like a kind of fighting game. So you got like your strength stats, you got like your attack, you got your defense, you got your other shit like thieving. So like stealing shit, because you can do a lot on that game. And basically, what I mean by that is that our goal in life is to level up your attributes to the max so they can be. So in this particular game, 99 out of 99 is the max, like, you know, level you can get. So say that you were like, okay, let's just use courage as an example. So say you got courage, because it's real life, and say you're not really that. Why does the camera keep dying? Clappity clap clap, just in case. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Courage. Say you're not very courageous, and say you're level like, say you have like 20 courage. That's your level, okay? But when you take alcohol, you know, it's almost like you're drinking like a potion, and it increases your courage. So instead of being 20 now, it puts it up to like 80. So now you're acting as an 80 courage. You have 80 courage now. But because on the left side here, okay, versus the right side, which is your base level, your baseline level, your default, you took the potion and it made it 80. But that 80 is gradually going to keep coming back down. So eventually, from time to time, we'll come down to 79, 78, you know, and then eventually it'll get down to 50, and then eventually it'll get back down to fucking 20. So back to your baseline. So that's what I was trying to explain drugs do, okay? So when it wears off, that's what happens. You go back to your baseline. So I feel like, in that video I was trying to say, every single drug gives you like a little wee boost, you know, a little wee attribute boost. But eventually it wears off and you go back to your normal baseline. And our fucking goal in life is to build up every single attribute to the max that they can be, you know, 99. And that's our fucking, one of our missions.
A life purpose, yeah.
Yeah, you heard it here first. I told you. Owen Chow told you, so it must be right. What a dickhead. But, yeah, that's that.
Solid.
Yeah, any
Another good.
questions?
Favorite song from the RuneScape soundtrack?
Probably the intro song.
Really?
Yeah, the most nostalgic. I forgot how it goes. But when I hear it, I'm like, shit.
Interesting. Mine's Sea Shanty 2. It's the one that plays by the port. You know, port.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Nah, that shit's too nostalgic. I don't want to talk about it. It's too nostalgic. The game's too nostalgic.
Alright.
Yeah, just sign us off.
Good video.
Thanks.
Should I do the outro? Or do you want to do the outro?
Do the outro. Fucking sign these bitches out.
Bye. And we'll play Sea Shanty 2.
Will it let us?
Probably not.